What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Nakia, obviously. Today, you guys, we have a story time. It is a creepy story time, you guys. I'm so excited about it because you guys have been asking. So we is going to get right into it. If you have not already, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel because you will love it here. You will love it here, honey, especially during my story time, honey. You will love it here. So I have my bougie water on deck. We are going to go ahead and pour that. Okay, and y'all pick the puff. This is my real puff. This is my real puff. Before I get my hands dirty, y'all, this is my puff. Okay? That's all me, y'all. That's me. Okay, so let's get right into it, you guys. This story time is from Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. And it's called Why I Went Vegan. Whew, okay, y'all. So, the story, let's go ahead and get it in, y'all. Y'all, the story starts off with this married couple. It's Henry, which is a little 3-year-old boy. He got a 3-year-old son. It's Henry, the 3-year-old. The woman didn't never give herself a name, but I just named her Jen, okay? So, the wife is Jen, and the husband is Frank. And they got a little cat, Penelope, okay? Y'all ain't doing no babysitting tonight, okay? Okay? So, Jen, Frank, Penelope, and Henry, okay? So, you know, they're together. They got this 3-year-old son and everything good. Until, you know, Frank want to step out. Frank decided to step out up on Jen. And not just step out with anybody. Step out with her coworker. Her coworker. Her name is Lola. Jen do not like Lola. Like, Lola is this like crazy vegan. Like she don't fool with Lola. Like, she's just, like, strange vegan. Like, not just the, you know, I don't eat meat. It's just, like, you know, I care for the animals type thing. Which is fine. Which is fine. But, you know, Frank, he done made his confession, like, yeah. You know, he being straight up with Jen, like, yeah, I've been with Lola. And Lola opened my eyes to a lot of things. And really, I didn't cheat on you for real. Because we're all animals. And really, I just had you and Lola. Because, you know, monogamy isn't real. You know. Because we all animals and stuff. And Jen like, excuse me? Like, what? Like, she can't believe that he's actually believing himself with this we are animals and you ain't really cheat on me. You just had me and Lola. That lay eggs down? Ooh, Jesus. Does that lay eggs down? Okay. Moving right along. So anyways, he say Lola to, you know, change his whole view on things, you know. We're all animals. I didn't cheat on you. It was just me, you, and Lola. I don't know why you understand, Jen. So Jen like, okay. So yeah, we getting a divorce. Like, there is no me, you, and Lola type ordeal. So, you know, they got a divorce. And, you know, Lola Fortunately, Lola doesn't believe in, you know, taking care of other people's children. Mmm. 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 Y'all, these crawfish so good. Jesus. She don't believe in taking care of other people's children, so there was no issue in court when it came to, you know, like custody. Jen got full custody of Henry. And, you know, they went back and forth with the you know, with the staying the night with the dad or whatever, and it was cool or whatever. It was cool. They was doing great co-parenting. You know, until one day, Henry, you know, the little 3-year-old, he staying the night with his dad, with Lola, because Lola and Frank stay together. Ow. Henry asked Lola for some chicken nuggets, okay? For some chicken nuggets. He 3, okay? And Lola, she was like, we're not supposed to eat our brothers and sisters. You know, she was like, yeah, it's not good for us to eat meat. You know, we're animals too. You want these chicken nuggets, honey. That's like eating your sister, brother, cousin, all that to Lola. She's like, but it's okay. It's not your fault. You're still a kid. But your mom, she's a bad mommy because she knows she's letting you eat meat. Like you have a bad mommy. And honey, when she said that to him, that made him cry all motherfucking night. Like, for real, that made him cry. That made him cry. Henry was sad, okay? Like, Henry told Daddy, call Mommy, I got to go. So Frank called Jen, and Jen had to come pick her baby up. And, you know, Henry get in the car with Mom. And he like, Mommy, am I bad? And Jen, she's like, no, baby, you're not bad. It's okay. She was like, it's okay. You know, trying to calm her baby down because of the crazy things that, you know, Lola had said. So Henry tell his mama, he like, you're not a bad mommy. You're not a bad mommy. Ooh. Ooh, Jesus. He was like, you're not a bad mommy. And she was like, oh, thank you, baby. And ran right to the drive-thru and got him some chicken nuggets, okay? Went and got that baby some chicken nuggets. So, you know, he was happy. And then she went and she called Frank and confronted Frank, honey. Like, why is this happening? You know, this is not okay. You know, for Lola to be saying these type of things to our son. Calling me a bad mommy. Saying that he eating his brothers and sisters. You know, just being totally disrespectful. And, you know, Frank, he ain't all that bright. But he agreeing. He like, okay, I understand. You know, it's not going to happen again. You know, trying to make amends. Like, I get it. Like, I understand. And she just know, like, Frank ain't really, like, really agreeing with her. He just be agreeing with everybody he talked to, for real. That's how Jen feel. But she was happy to get it off her chest or whatever. So, you know, she addressed that. So, a month later, y'all. A month later, Jen's house gets broken into. And they done robbed her. They done robbed Jen, broke into her house. Somebody done robbed her and broke into her house. Jen had to call the police. Luckily, you know, they wasn't there when it happened. But they had got robbed, y'all. She called the police. And it was just weird. Like, the house was trash, but it was weird things taken out of the house. Like, the house was trash, but the kitchen was like, it was missing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Like, Jen called herself being this amateur cook. Like, she trying to dibble and dabble up in the kitchen, honey. So she done went and bought all, you know, type of cookware, expensive cookware, name brand, okay? Like crock pot and some other stuff I couldn't pronounce, like Wolfgang Puck, whatever. She got, you know, like nice sets of expensive cookware, you know, new knife set she was talking about. All that's gone. And she telling the police, no, she asking the police, she like, why wouldn't they take any of the other stuff? Like, she had a TV, a laptop, all that stuff was still there. And the police, he like, it's not uncommon for this to happen because thieves, they take stuff that they can go get pawned real quickly. And your TV too heavy, honey. And your laptop is too easy to trace. So they took your expensive cookware, look like. And she like, okay, I guess, but that's still weird to me. So she noticed, you know, while the police there, she like, wait a minute. Where's Penelope? She like, where's my cat? Like, where's my cat? I ain't seen my cat. My cat ain't came out nowhere. Where's my cat? So she looking everywhere for Penelope, the cat. And Penelope is nowhere to be found, honey. And the police like, ma'am, we can't do nothing about the cat. Like, we can't do nothing about the cat. So you guessed it, honey. That made Henry cry all motherfucking night. The cat made Henry cry. He was sad. That was his cat. That was his cat, y'all. It's gone. So, ain't nothing they can do. They were looking for the cat. Cat never turned up. You know, Jen, she tell Henry about the situation, what happened. And he was being good about it. He was being a real supportive baby daddy, okay? Real supportive. He went over there and, you know, comforted his son. He went and stayed the night a couple nights on the couch with his son. You know, to make him feel safe because apparently they over there getting robbed. they getting robbed. So he being a good dad. And Jen, she surprised, like, okay. So I see, okay, oh, thank you. She knows what he doing. He being a good dad. Doing a good deal. And she ain't complaining, she happy. Y'all, these crawfish is it. Ooh. So one day he come over there. He bring some food, vegan food. He brings some vegan food over there for them to eat. And he bring this gift from Lola. He bring this little gift from Lola or whatever. And it's a meteorite stone. Like it's a piece of a meteorite. And apparently it's supposed to keep you from any further misfortune, okay? Any further misfortune. So it's supposed to be good for you to have. You know, Lola, she know about that type of stuff or whatever. But that's not it, honey. Lola sent a note. Lola sent a little note, you know, with the food or whatever, and the stone, you know, saying, you know, she's, you know, sorry about what happened, and that she's hoping that she can make amends with Jen, because, you know, they may have, you know, ended on a bad note as far as the chicken nugget thing. And she wanted to, make Jen some dinner, like have dinner. Have over for dinner, whatever. And, you know, Jen was like, you know, I don't know, but I'll think about it. That's what she told Frank. She told Frank she'll think about it. But also in the letter, honey, it was a little something. It was a little something about the cat. She told some, you know, we're not supposed to keep pets caged. You know, maybe the robbers came up in there and they let, oh, excuse me, they let Penelope go from the tyranny of men. Honey, like Penelope is an animal and she been caged up, locked up in a cage or locked up in the house. And Jen, like, why would she put that? Like, Penelope is a house cat. She's treated well. Why would she do that? Like, what's wrong with your girl? So she tried to ignore that, but it's like, why would I lock my cat up? And, you know, the people that's robbing me all of a sudden think, oh, let me set the cat free because he's being held beyond his will. What? So, anyways, that note. So, after the note, you know, Frank left or whatever. You know, she told Frank that she would think about the dinner. She would consider it or whatever. So, some more time passed by. And Jen ain't heard nothing from Lola. Not that she ain't been around, honey, but nothing formally. She hasn't gotten a formal invitation from Lola, you know, to come have dinner. She says she's been dealing with them insurance people for that house. And it's just been hell for her. Like, she just sick of them. She is sick of them. Till one day, she get a text from a random number. An unknown number. It ain't saved to her phone. And the text say, I hope we can make amends, and she want to have a cruelty-free dinner. A cruelty-free dinner. If you're okay with that, honey. I hope that doesn't offend you. That's what she said up in the message. And Jen, like, you know, I'm not offended by the whole vegan thing, but the things you keep saying to me, it's offensive. Like what you got going on, sis? Okay. Like I get it. I get you vegan. So she, you know, inviting her over for this vegan dinner. And, you know, since Jen, she, you know, wrapped up with the insurance people, she, you know, sick and tired of them. Jen says she'll go. She said, you know, it's always good to keep a good relationship with a baby daddy and a baby daddy girlfriend to keep peace. That's how she's feeling right now. So she decided to go. So, you know, so Lola tell her, okay, so we're going to have dinner tomorrow at 5:15 tomorrow night, okay? Cruelty free, honey. So, the next day, Jen makes arrangements for Henry to go stay with his grandparents that night, so she can have dinner with Frank and Lola or whatever. So she ready to go have dinner, honey. And you know, she get to Frank house. And you know, she noticed a little setup up for the food. And she's like, okay, this look nice. Like, okay, this look good. All right, Jen is impressed. Jen is impressed. She said she can't say the same thing about the home decor though, honey. She said it's chakras everywhere. I don't even know what a chakra is. It's every wall is painted a different color. It's candles everywhere, different shapes and sizes of the candles. She was like, it was giving her like some quirky vibes. She tried to take it as, you know, a fun thing. But she was like, nah, this is just Lola shit. Because she crazy. I don't know why she, like, why? Like, she had a dining room table with no seats, just cushions. She's like, Lord, I can't take Lola, but okay, whatever. So, you know, they sit down for dinner. And, oh, this one big, y'all. Jesus help me. That thing is quite large. But, so they sit down for dinner. And, you know, Lola telling her, you know, I'm happy that you decided to come and have dinner with me. You know, I appreciate you. And I decided, you know, we can come to a common ground. She was like, I'm sorry that Frank couldn't make it. He had to work late tonight. So it's just going to be me and you. And she was like, okay. And you want to come to a common ground? Okay. And she was like, you know, what about? And she was like, you know, about you eating meat. She was like, you know, it's not good that you eat meat and, you know, we're animals too. I tell you. And Jen like, okay, Lola, I'm not vegan. I'm not going to be vegan. Like, let's just stop talking about that. Like, I'm not vegan. You are, that's fine. I'm okay with that. You just gonna have to be okay with me not being vegan, okay? You just, let's just stop talking about that. And Lola like, okay, like we can start talking about it. Maybe you'll change your mind later. And Jen like, yeah, I doubt it, okay? So let's just carry on with the meal or whatever. And she was like, okay, let's just go ahead and eat before the food gets cold. So, you know, Jen, you know, she enjoying the meal, and, you know, she's very impressed. You know, on the presentation and how it looked and how it tastes. She like, I didn't know, you know, this could be this good, you know, being with the beans and the sprouts and the grass and the plant, whatever. She's like, I didn't know this that vegan food was this good. You know, but she noticed Lola ain't really eating much of her food. She just tossing around, you know, with the little salad she got over there. When, you know, Jen over there, you know, tearing her plate up. She like, you know, giving her compliments. You know, this is really good. I can't believe the texture is, excuse me, I can't believe the texture is this close to how meat is. And she's like, oh, yeah. She's like, it is meat. She was like, oh, you made meat? She was like, yeah, I made you some meat. She was like, oh, okay, so that's that common ground thing you was talking about. She was like, yeah. I made this special for you. She was like, you should recognize this. You should recognize this. Y'all, this is huge. Okay, I'm gonna say that one. She was like, you should recognize this. And she's like, what you mean recognize? And she was like, it's sad to kill something just for it to be eaten. And then she pull out this knife. She was like, here, why don't you slice yourself some more? Not just any knife, honey. You guessed it. Her knife. She had, you know, that the knife that she took out of her house because she robbed a girl. Ooh. She's like, why don't you cut you off some more? And she was like, she knows that's her knife because she had a dent up in her knife that she had made previously, and that's the same knife, honey. She know her knife set. She was like, we don't deserve to have cookware if we're going to use it to kill animals. I hope you'll understand. Like, you don't deserve to have it. She was like, I didn't know any other way for you to understand. She was like, so Jen, she looking like, excuse me, like what do you mean? Like what am I eating right now? Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, what's wrong? The big bad carnivore can't do it. The big bad carnivore can't do it. She was like, it isn't the same. When we're eating something we know personally, is it? Boy, I tell you, that Lola. It isn't the same when we're eating something that we know personally, is it? Lola laughing, y'all. Lola is laughing at Jen. Being so sarcastic. So, Jen looking like, no, personally, like, Jen like, oh my God, this is Penelope. Jen done got up, ran, crying, screaming to go to the bathroom. She got to throw up. She run up enough to go throw up. She thinking in her head, I cannot believe she fed me my cat. Went in my house, robbed me, took my stuff, stole my cat, then cooked it and fed it to me. Jen was disgusted. Then Jen, she in the bathroom. She hear like this dripping noise beyond the tub curtain, like the shower curtain. She hear this dripping noise. And she like, oh my God, I know this is not it. Oh my God. She's like, I don't want to look. Excuse me. She's like, I don't want to look. But I have to show Frank how she's a murderer. I have to show Frank how she's just crazy. She's a murderer. So, honey, she pulled the curtain back. She pulled that curtain back, honey. She said the blood rushed straight to her ears. Jen was boiling. She said she couldn't breathe. She stopped breathing. And then she let out this loud scream. Loud scream. Woo! Because what was behind that curtain, honey? Dripping blood, honey. Whew. Was a corpse. Was a corpse with these carved out pieces of flesh where muscles used to be. But not just any corpse, honey. Frank. Girlfriend. Frank. The boyfriend. The ex-husband. The daddy. Frank, honey. She screamed, honey. Frank had been butchered. cut up and cooked and fed to the ex-wife, honey. Ooh. Woo. Lola is now serving a life sentence in prison. A life sentence in prison, child. And you know what else, honey? Henry having his dad die and being killed made him cry all motherfucking night. Oh my God. Okay. That ain't even it. That ain't even it. So the cat come back. Eventually the cat come back to the house. But honey, the cat ain't too comforting when your daddy done been butchered and your mama ate them. Ooh. And the girlfriend cooked them. So Penelope really wasn't a good piece of the story. So they go to court. They go to court. And Lola confessed to everything. She confessed. She said, yeah, I did it. I killed him. And cooked them and ate them. Well, fed them to the ex-wife. And then she say, Lola say out loud to Jen, I bet you won't eat meat again, will you? Lord. I bet you'll never eat it again, will you? Boy, Jen was furious. Jen didn't even want to give Lola the satisfaction of being right. But you know what? She knew deep down inside that she was right. She like, I hate to say it, but she's right. I'll never eat meat again. And then she can't get them those images out of her head of her eating her ex-husband. Woo! Y'all, that was my last crawfish. And that is the end of my story. You guys, that was a fictional story. Fictional story. My mama made me tell y'all that it's a fictional story because she, well, people think that's real. No. There's much, much more worse things than that. But that was a fictional story. So y'all tell me how did I do? Did I do good on that story? I feel like I did good, and I'm horrible at telling stories. I am, but I couldn't wait to tell y'all this one. I'm gonna link it down below, of course, and y'all let me know what y'all think, and y'all let me know if y'all vegan, honey. Are you crazy vegan like that? Excuse me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I surely enjoyed telling it. I'm gonna make sure I link it down below. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that channel if y'all like stories. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. And if you really like the honey, go ahead and hit that share button. Because we need to run this one up. Woo. Woo. I'm going to end this with a little bit of corn. My little corn. And that's about it. Corn's so sweet. Mm. 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 That's it, you guys. Oh, I love it so much. I need a toothpick bad. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel because I know you will love it here. Woo! I'll see you on the next video. Bye.